The U.S. remains prepared to work with Russia to try to reduce the violence and strengthen our efforts against ISIL and al-Qaeda in Syria. But so far, Russia has failed to take the necessary steps.
This is brand new video shows the first U.S. airstrike in Libya. But first, a live look at our plaza this morning where rappers and passengers were evacuated right before takeoff. And how a plane managed to skid off the runway, shooting right into a busy street of traffic. And tornado destruction, an intense storm ripping this North Carolina man accused of trying to start an ISIS sleeper cell and planning a secret terror training camp. Officials say Eric Hendricks may have also helped plot last year's terror attack at a Draw Muhammad contest in Garland, Texas, and was in contact with one of the two shooters. Well, Hendricks claims he has terror brothers in both Texas and in Mexico. Also, brand new video showing our military's new focus in the fight against ISIS bombing targets in Libya. The video just released shows our Air Force hitting an ISIS tank earlier this week. Well, it's part of a 30-day mission to suppress the terror group's growth in that country. And while ISIS continues to expand its influence, now active in 18 different countries, the president says that terror group isn't actually growing. He says success in beating ISIS in Syria and Iraq has caused ISIS to shift tactics. Race for the White House now, Donald Trump slamming Hillary Clinton, saying she will fill the Supreme Court with Democrats. But brand new Fox News polls show voters
had to intervene, but she immediately thought with the DNC, are we going to see it? Are we going to see it with the general election? It's something to be worried about because it doesn't seem like we have control of our cybersecurity. In a little while, Vanilla Ice is going to be on stage as he looks back into the 90s. And we got much more coming, including Geraldo, Governor Huckabee, and Vice President nominee Mike Pence.
Leader who is slamming the U.S. online in a series of tweets. Ayatollah Ali Khamenei writing, Americans want to take everything and give nothing. Talks with the U.S. on regional issues is a lethal poison, and they cannot be trusted in any issue. Oof. And have you heard this slip of the tongue from Hillary Clinton on taxes?
I'm telling you right now, we're going to write fairer rules for the middle class, and we are going to raise taxes on the middle class.
Now, experts say that might be true. Her plan calls for $3.5 trillion in federal spending, but only raises taxes by $1.3 trillion, leaving $2.2 trillion in debt over the next 10 years. The head of the Congressional Budget Office says the middle class is going to feel it eventually.
She has big spending plans, so to close that's going to mean higher taxes for somebody, and she's running out of rich people and rich people's income. I think you have to be concerned about the implications for the average person on Main Street of an economy that's not doing well now and sees this kind of a policy being put in place.
Experts say the worst debt offenders on her campaign wish list are expanding paid family leave and her college loan forgiveness plan. And remember when Ivanka Trump told us earlier this week that
stepping outside, focusing on you, in a million years, would you ever want to run for office now that you see what it's like?
Oh, gosh. Well, Donald Trump may be thinking about putting his daughter in his presidential cabinet. A Florida reporter asked the Republican nominee which women he would nominate, and he only named Ivanka. Trump reportedly saying, quote, well, we have so many different ones to choose. I can tell you everybody would say, put Ivanka in, you know that, right, end quote. Well, not sure about how she feels about that one.